Hello everyone on YouTube, and welcome to the fifth part tutorial of how to model this road city. Now I had to give a little bit of thinking before I can continue this, so I had to decide how I want to draw some more roads here in the scene. And basically I could copy the original thing, but because I didn't already started doing so what we will do right now is basically try and do something a little bit different, just a bit, doesn't have to be precisely as the other model, it can be even better. So remember, we relying on this center tower right now, and we have this tower here, and I'm gonna continue at the same approach to start from this tower to the other tower. So what I want to do is draw a road that goes from here, maybe, okay, over these, over here, okay. So basically those two roads can be connected, okay. So you will see in a second what I mean. 1 second, I need to pause for a second. Okay, so I'm back. So as I told you, I want to connect this from here, from here over the other side there. So let's start this. Let's go over create, CV curve tool, switch to the 4 view. So let's look at this from the top view. Put your mouse cursor over this window here and hit the spacebar to expand. And this is the not centered tower, so we will start from here and just zoom into this hallway here and start drawing this like that. Okay, the first dot that you draw is basically just to bring this line outside, okay. Give it some, more length, and then you can start and manipulate this. Okay, you can always undo 1 step or 2 backwards. This is what's nice about the CV curve tool. You can basically go through steps here. Now here I'm gonna cross this, okay. That's totally okay. Now you see what I'm doing here. I'm going like this, like that, and I want to have some road here that way, and continue this that way. Okay, don't worry about the space in between right now, as earlier. Just will be easier for you to approach this that way. We are also rebuilding the curve, so it doesn't mean right now anything when I know what I'm just thinking about this. Now here I'm doing some loop here, but okay, like that. And maybe this one will go like that. And more of like that. I will zoom in here and bring this just a little bit inside to this hallway. Okay, press enter to close this line, and as before, right click on it, control vertices. We want to manually smooth this line curve So do this, it's really important in order to give our roads smooth look. Also, that way you can modify this loop here a little bit better. Okay, that, and like that, and here it's a little bit strange. Maybe this one over here, down here, and this one a little bit there and there. Okay, so it looks okay, except this one that I'm still not quite satisfied with it. Okay, now it's better. Press F8 to bring it back to object mode. Now let's turn this to the perspective view and let's see what we can do here. So as we said, we want this part here to start from this door hallway, so I will put this curve here, and here yeah, this will be a little bit tricky. So what I'm going to do is basically maybe, yeah, it's a little bit strange because I don't need this to be okay. Let's see, sorry, let's control vertices those and pick those. Okay, bring those up, and those, let's bring them down. Okay, okay, no, those only, sorry, only this one. Okay, so basically it goes like this, it goes here a little bit to the top and doing some maneuver like that, this loop, and then goes underneath. Okay, so press F8 once or twice to bring this back to object mode. Let's just make sure that this part here is where it's supposed to be and that the other part there is where it should be. Okay, now let's bring a cube to the scene. So I'm going to bring a cube by clicking here, and the cube will appear, of course, here in the center. So we are always taking this from the start point where we start to model this curve, okay, to draw it. So taking this over here to the start point, bring this up, and here I'm going to squish it like that, bring this over here, bring this over there. Now you see the curve is going through the middle, so I hope you already know that. Okay, and that way, and that height. Okay, that height is more of the scale, so that way. Okay, maybe a little bit up, like so. Alright, so we have this ready, and we can grab this CV curve. Okay, first hold on the spacebar, go over Edit Curve, Rebuild Curve, and click on this option. Again, we need to make sure it's 0 to number of spans, and tangents 3 cubic, and here 100. Okay, click Apply. That's it. So now we can choose this and open the attribute editor and just check this. So now we have 100 spans, which mean 100 units, of control vertices that we just added to it. And then we're gonna grab this, right click on it, choose face, grab this face, shift, select this curve, edit mesh, extrude options, 100 divisions, and apply. So this is a flat, almost flat area, so it's a little bit more easy for us to, you know, for Maya to create this without the maneuvers that we've done here. And basically we do have a little bit of problem which is here, but it looks nice, so we will leave it like this. Okay, then press F8 to bring it back to object mode. Grab this and Control D to duplicate this, and we bring this a little bit up, and then pick this. So we picked here also the curve and the polygon that we created on it, and then open the channel box and add it to our backup layer. Add selected object like that, and this one we can bring this back down. Okay, just making sure it's the same height. And when we sure about this, we now need to see what we are going to do with this road. So let's say I want this to be you know, solid, you know, solid part here of this road, and I also want this area here to be some, like, you know, tunnel. So what I'm going to do here is basically we're going to do something a little bit different. We will gonna grab these and this one, okay, shift, double click this one, okay, and then I want you to click extrude and basically switch to the move tool and push this a little bit down like that. Okay, and then we want to right click, choose vertices, grab all the lower vertices. So that for we will use the side view. Okay, so this is the side view, and we are grabbing all the lower vertices, Y, and type in here 0. Okay, if you don't have Y, again you need to expand those expand those arrows or these things here. Okay, there are like submenus, so you can expand them. And now that we've done this, let's get back to the perspective view and look at what we have here. So here we basically blocked our way here. Okay, that's all good until we want to you know, work it out. So how are we going to work this out? So first of all, we need to add edge loops. So in order to add those edge loops, what the best thing to do is basically grab these vertices here. Okay, sorry, not this one, only, okay, let's do it easier. Grab this vertex, shift, double click this vertex, and it will follow select all this loop, and I wanna rotate this a little bit to the same direction of our underneath way, okay, road. So now I will just position this over here like that. See, maybe add it a little bit like here, over here, and then this one here also we need to adjust this. So shift double click the other vertex and let's rotate this. Sorry, it's not rotating right. So rotate this that way, and yeah, maybe it's too much. I will undo that, and maybe I will bring this like so over here, and then I can grab these two, sorry, grab also this, so click on this and move this a little bit backwards that way. So basically this is how we are just trying to give some more space here to this area. F8, no, maybe here, this one, okay, after we brought them both back a little bit, so now we can make this a little bit more as what we like. So I'm going to rotate it like that and push this, okay, maybe push only those vertices, push only these vertices over here, and maybe push these a little bit more to the side like so, okay, and maybe these a little bit like so. Okay, so you will have to you know, adjust this. It's not hard, just deserves a little bit more work. And after we've done this, press F8. We will go over and do the same over this side, because we need to have some kind of road here, so this some kind of you know, path through this. So let's choose vertices, grab this vertice, shift double click the one next to it, and let's just bring this over here, like that. Okay, and this is by default is a little bit more of the, you see it's like goes from like that, so we only need to adjust this one and maybe give it a little bit rotation and move it a little bit closer and give it rotation back like so. And let's grab these vertices and bring them, let's grab these vertices here, bring them just a little bit like so, so this road have enough space to ride on. Okay, so F8, now we will add extra edge loops. So here in those I want you to add, press F, hold on the shift, right click, insert edge loop options here, reset the tool, and we are going to add one edge loop here and one edge loop for this one, and also we are going to do the same for the one that's here. So adding one edge loop here and one edge loop there, and then we are going to add one edge loop over here, okay, and one edge loop down here at the same position where our road is, okay, same level here, something like so, okay, and another line underneath it, just so we have some maintaining kind of an edge. Now I'm adding one more curve here, and edge, and one more edge here, and one more here, and one more underneath it. So basically I think it's pretty logic that you will understand that we are going to delete those faces, okay, and same here, we're going to delete those faces, this one and the one here, okay. Now you can always come and tweak those vertices, it's not really you know, complicated. Just bring this a little bit down like so, and try to match this to the same height of this road, okay, it will be better that way. And then try to match this one to the same height of the road, and basically edge, double click on this edge, extrude it once, and let's pull this with the move tool over this way, okay, that way. Now you may want to first kind of adjust this, and we are going to patch this, of course. So how we do it is go over edit mesh, merge vertex tool, and we connect this point over here. Sorry, undo that. I'm going to save this file save scene as, before I'm starting to do any changes here. So more changes, so roads 7, save as, and then I can come in and connect this to this, connect this one to this point here, connect this point to this point here, and we've left off with the last one, which is here, and that's all good. So now we have pathway through this kind of a mountain, and also press F8, shift right click, insert edge loop tool, and let's add multiple edge loops. So I'm adding about 4, and let's add them on top of this edge. Okay, so this will maintain this area also, and let's do the same over there. Need to extrude and patch, so I'm right click, choose edge, like so, double click on this edge, extrude it, and let's switch to the other side first, that way, and use the move tool to bring this extruded part to here, and then you can go over edit mesh, merge vertex tool, and hopefully connect those. I will try to zoom in better so you see what I'm doing, and also I won't make mistakes on the fly. Sorry, so you see this is a mistake, so I will undo that, and then we left off only with whatever is going on there. This is very weird because it's inside, so I will turn on the X-ray and then patch this. Okay, so shading, X-ray to see through, and then patch this. So now again press F8, shift right click, insert edge loop tool, and it's already set to 4 multiple edge loops, so I'm going to add 4 more multiple edge loops to maintain this area here, and that's all. Now the one thing that I forgot at the earlier part was to show you, to tell you to smooth preview this. Okay, so if you are going to smooth preview this, press 3 and it will ask you this probably. The select mesh p-cube shape 4 contains a large number of faces and may take a while to smooth or run out of memory. So in this case you probably must first save your file, okay, because sometimes many calculation can make your Maya crash, so it's better to save this before you go for it and then click yes. But don't worry, it will work. Now the downside right now is that I didn't take in mind that I need to add more edge loops in order to maintain hard edges. Although it looks nice, I'm not satisfied with it, so I will undo whatever I did. Press 1, and then I will shift right click, insert edge loop, and I'm going to add 4 edge loops like so, Okay, I'm not sure why I did it, but never mind. Let's add edge loops also for this one, like so, and then reset this tool, and we will add one edge loops where we want them to be, here, 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 and down here. And the most important right now is to make edge loops exactly where these start points, okay, and end points. So one is here for this one, and also really somewhere really there at the start, at the beginning of this road. Okay, it's very important. And let's go to the end of this and add also there. So I'm adding one edge loop here, and that's fine. And then let's do the same for this road. So I will turn my camera, add one road, one edge loop here, one edge loop here, and slightly Maya start to begin to lag a little bit because you know, we have more and more polygons in the scene and it's starting to get much more heavy. So therefore we have those layers, all the layers that we created for this scene. I will add one here at the start and one more here because I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay, the extrusion is basically started from here, and I need one safety, one here and one there. And then let's press F8, and now if I will press 3, again it will ask me this. It's not always asking those questions, only on, you know, when you have big scene or big meshes, so it's starting to ask questions. But see, this is how it looks. Now we do have problem with our hallways here. I'm not sure why is that. I did had, but they basically I used the undo command and somehow these have been lost. So I will add them back. Multiple. Let's type in 6 because I know that, maybe 8. I know that. 8. Okay, so 8 here will maintain this shape. If I will press 3, let's see what's going on. No, it's not maintained yet. So what we need to do is reset this tool, and I know what we need to do. We need to bring edge loops inside. Okay, so we'll add one edge loop here because I want this to be rounded. I don't want to make these hard edges, but down here I do want to have hard edges. So one here and one at the other side here. Okay, and we will do the same to the other part. So basically here it's one here, and we don't want to touch the upper corners. We only want to add one here and one here. Okay, I will undo this because this was laggy and just okay. So now press F8, selection tool, press 3, yes. So you see now we have something that looks better, like that. You can add more edge loops here in order to you know, refine this area so it won't look that bad, but that's okay as long that our road looks good, you see. And let's see what's going on there. It's starting to be very hard to move this here, sorry. So you see here it looks also good, and you know, you can add more edge loops and start and just refine this a little bit more. but I will leave this for you. Trust on your knowledge right now. I know that you can achieve whatever you like, so just do whatever it takes to improve this. So this is it for this part of the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this road and it looks fine and you're satisfied with the final road as how it should, how it looks. We will add more roads, don't worry, and we will add basically the bridge that I want to create, so stay tuned for more tutorials part, and until then, have a good day and see you soon. Bye.